Hello. Keysha Johnson here. Welcome. Thank you so much for catching the replay. If you can go ahead and type in hashtag replay so I will know that you are watching. And if you are tuning into any of my broadcasts for the very first time, go ahead and type a number 1 in the comments so I will know. And I am pulling up our Fear Not for today. Hang on just a moment. So I just finished going live in my wellness community as we are wrapping up almost towards the end of our Overcoming Procrastination Bible study, and just reminding the ladies this morning that overcoming procrastination is a process and trusting God in a process. So I was encouraged sharing about that just a little bit ago. So anyway, I just wanted to pop on here. I thought I'd just pop on here live and go ahead and share. Good morning, everyone. Our Fear Not for today. So I have this pulled up, and then I will also walk through our wellness regimen at the same time. And excuse me, normally I have everything ready before I hop on live, but I did not today, but all is well, right? We are all family. So if you don't mind, feel free to go ahead and share out the video. And hang on. All right, so I have our Fear Nots, and let's go ahead and dive in. So again, my name is Keysha Johnson. Thank you so much for joining us today. I do want to start by sharing this. This is the 1 Year Bible, and the publisher is Tyndale. If you are not reading through the 1 Year Bible with us this year, I want to invite you on the journey with us. This is actually my 4th year leading my community, which is right here on this page, through the 1 Year Bible, and it is just a blessing. So you don't have to have a 1 Year Bible, although this year I'm kind of encouraging it because it's just great to have. And I keep all of like my previous 1 Year Bibles with all of my different notes and writings and things like that in them. I have them dated, so this is one of my older ones, and you can kind of tell. And so I keep them. I don't get a new one every year, usually every 2 years. So this was a year for me to grab another 1 Year Bible, and I love being able to kind of go back, reread notes and things like that. So I want to invite you to join us. We are live here on this page every Monday through Friday at 4:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. There are some that tune in live with us and it's 3:30 their time. Some tune in with us and it's 1:30 their time, which I think is absolutely amazing because 4:30 in the morning is early enough for me. So I definitely want to invite you to join us for that. So I committed this year to read 300, I'm not going to say all 365 because it's not every single day. Hey, Maggie, we're actually live. You caught me live for the first time in quite some time. Good to see you. And so there are 300, y'all type the number 365 in the comments. There are 365 verses in the Bible on fear. And I'll say this again. I was blown away when I kind of Googled verses on fear and realized that there were 365 verses on fear. Fear not, do not be afraid. And I thought, wow, God, that was so amazing. How kind of you, right? You knew we would struggle in this area and you gave us a verse for every single day of the year. And so I'm committed to coming on and doing these lives and just kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone. So there was a time where there was a period of time where I stopped walking through my wellness regimen. So I will be walking you all through that and then kind of combining it with the Fear Not and then whatever else the Lord leads me to do. So that's why I'm here today. So what will we start with? If someone can type in 2 Kings, and I have this on my iPad. Usually I have my actual Bible and notes, and this is on my iPad today. If someone can type in 2 Kings 17 verses 36 through 37, so I can pin it. That's 2 Kings chapter 17 verses 36 and 37. And it's going to be in the NASB translation today. All right, and so we're going to read the verse of the day and then the biblical truth from the day. So I'll start really quickly by kind of walking through my wellness regimen. And let me just say, if you have not drunk water today, go ahead and grab a cup of water. It's always great to start your day with a cup of water. So this is my 2nd cup. So I'm doing really good this morning. So I'll start this morning with the collagen, simply because there were quite a few of you that got started on the collagen. So again, we're just having a wellness chat. Just talking about just the ladies that committed to upgrading their wellness regimen and pretty much taking their wellness regimen to the next level for 2022. There were many of you that trusted my wellness wisdom and did so in 2021 and still continuing in 2022. And I am so grateful that you all trust me and my wellness wisdom. So the collagen is our body's most dominant protein, and the older we get, our body kind of loses some of its collagen production, right? And so I'm not showing up to sound like an expert. I'm just going to share some of the facts, what it's done for me and some of the other ladies. So collagen is good for skin health. It's also good for joint health. And this has hyaluronic acid and ceramides in it. I'm always like, is it ceramides or ceramides? I've heard it pronounced both ways. And so what that helps with is your skin's hydration, helps just overall with your skin health, helps to give your skin a healthy glow, and it also helps with joint health. So if you're experiencing joint pain, this will help with that. So I have a lot of my ladies that share, I have problems with my knees, bending down, standing up, walking up and down the stairs, and just them supplementing with this collagen has been really helpful. And this is not your average collagen. Y'all type in high grade in the comments for me. It is a high grade, high caliber collagen, and I love that it's in liquid form. And so it gets into the bloodstream quicker than the powdered collagen, which I've tried many different kinds of powdered collagen. So if you're interested in information, or actually anything that I share, if you type it in the comments, I'll reach out to you. And let me share this. The reason why I don't like to just drop links in the comments for you all, which I think tomorrow I'll share the links while I'm on live as I'm talking through it. So for example, we have 4 different formulations of the collagen, right? There is the skin collagen, there's a collagen called Pure, there's a collagen called Life, and there's a collagen called Sport. You have no idea what I'm talking about if you haven't ordered. But this particular collagen, it's all the same base, right? It helps with the skin health, hair health, joint health, all of that is the same. But this, for example, has hyaluronic acid in it. It has ceramides in it, right? And women that are pregnant cannot have ceramides, so you would need the Pure collagen. So that's the link that I would send them. And so I'm so glad that I didn't just drop the link, because someone wanted the collagen yesterday. And this particular collagen, all of them really have like apple juice concentrate, pomegranate juice concentrate. And she told me, I wish I could get started on a collagen, but I'm allergic to pomegranate, right? And so had I sent her this link, maybe if she didn't look at the ingredients, and so I just said, I'm so thankful that I didn't just drop the link in the comments and say, here, order, because I was able to send her what she needed, which was the Pure, because the Pure has none of the fruit juice concentrate in it, and it does not have the pomegranate. So she's able to order it, right? And so that's why I do things the way that I do, just to make sure that everyone gets what they need and not what they want. And I want to make sure I'm getting everyone the right thing. So with that being said, if you want to take your skin health to the next level, your joint health, want to get rid of joint pain, and you just want to hear more about the collagen, I can send you a link to the correct one. So type #collagen in the comments, and I'll reach out to you, just ask a few questions. And I do have a $10 off code for this if it's your first time order. All right, and so I won't explain this on every single live, but so I wanted to share that. And it tastes really good. Actually, I didn't even take it. I didn't take mine this morning. And so you can take 1 to 2 tablespoons a day. This is a 2 tablespoon. I personally take 2 tablespoons. I just love the healthy glow that it gives my skin. And so I started for the first, I think, 6 months maybe. I was taking 1 tablespoon, and I increased it since then to 2. So, and I love that it tastes really, really good. You taste I think I taste more of the apple juice concentrate than the pomegranate. And everything that I shared today is all natural, all right? So I take my collagen every single day. I personally take two tablespoons a day. just because I like and especially even through the winter months, I find that it helps more with my skin's hydration. So there's that. Let me try to do both at the same time. So 2 Kings, our fear not, the verse for today is coming from 2 Kings chapter 17, verse 36 through 37. Good morning to those of you that are just hopping on. And it says, but the Lord who brought you up from the land of Egypt with great power and with an outstretched arm, him you shall fear. And to him, which is the Lord, right, you shall bow yourselves down, and to him you shall sacrifice. The statutes and the ordinances and the law and the commandment which he wrote to you, you shall observe to do forever. And you shall not fear other gods. You shall not fear other gods, lowercase g. What are other gods, right? That can be the God of other people's opinions, the God of what are people going to think, what are people going to say, fear itself, what God, lowercase g, in your life are you bowing down to, which is causing you to fear doing the very thing that God has called you to do. So that's just a thought for you. And the biblical truth for today, which is being pulled from that verse, is God is all powerful and welcomes those who worship and serve him and him alone. Do not allow any other idol, right? Any other God, lowercase g, to come between you and God. And not only between you and God, between what God has called you to do. And so that was our verse for today and the biblical truth for today. And I'll commit to sharing that just because I know that there are other people that are just like me, right? That really not that I wouldn't say, okay, there's different types of fear. And for me, there was a time where fear, which is a spirit, literally gripped me, right? Where it literally paralyzes you. And so I still struggle in certain areas with fear because I'm human just like everyone else. And I'd be lying to you if I said I'm not afraid or I don't fear certain things. So that's why I committed to reading a verse a day, meditating on that verse and meditating on that biblical truth. And so as I show up and do these lives, I said, why not just share it with you all at the same time? All right, so good morning, Audrey. Good morning to those of you that are just coming on. So that was 2 Kings 17, verses 36 through 37. And so one of the things, again, that I do every single day is I make sure that I take my liquid collagen. I love that it tastes good. I love what it does for my skin. And I try to share the ladies' testimonials. I share them more in my stories than on my page. So if anyone wants any more testimonials, so far it's been, wow, my hair looks a lot healthier. My skin looks a lot healthier. Many of the ladies, for me, the biggest thing that blesses me the most is they are not struggling as much with joint pain. And I can't claim to cure or mitigate anything, but all I can do is share people's real testimonies, right? And so the next thing that I do, I was sipping on this. I just really started is drinking my detox tea. And in my detox tea, I've been drinking every day. Not every day, usually Monday through Friday, usually 5 days since about 2018. And there was a period of about maybe 4 or 5 months where I stopped and I went back to drinking my detox tea. And when I stopped, I was still detoxing, but I just did a once a month 3-day detox. And my body, my skin, me personally, I do better with this. And so I'll say this again and I'll never stop saying it. Never stop doing what works for you. But the great thing is I was able to give a good review, a personal review of the other detox. And there are still some of you ladies that are doing the once a month detox. And there are many of you that just never stop drinking your detox tea. And so this detox tea, it cleanses your body on a cellular level, your liver, your colon, your kidneys. So if you have problems with your skin breaking out, you just feeling fatigued, it's always good to detox. And I don't even like using that word anymore because I feel like it's just everywhere, all over social media. I'm like, I just need another word for detox. Cleanse, I don't know, but it's just I don't like using the buzzwords, if that makes sense. And so I drink 2 cups every day. So this is a little 8-ounce bottle. I just sometimes sip on it sometimes just guzzle it down. But I drink 2 of these a day, once in the morning, once in the evening. And when I drink my cup in the evening, I drink it warm in my mug most oftentimes. But in the day, I drink this. So I have 1 week supplies for those that want to try it out. And then I can also send a link to a 5-week, a 1 month supply of the detox tea. So again, it cleanses your body on a cellular level, your liver, your colon, and your kidneys. So there are lots of benefits to detoxing. But if you have any more questions, let me know. You want information on a detox, type in hashtag detox in the comments and I'll reach out to you. So I shared, and then there were 2 of you yesterday that ordered your tea. So the whole point of me showing up and sharing is to kind of walk you through it. And then I got a lot of, I loved when you were showing up because it was great accountability and reminded me to take my supplements. So if you did not take your liquid collagen yet, this is your reminder, whether you're on live now or catching the replay, you didn't drink your tea, drink your tea. All right. And so next I want to share is the liquid B vitamins. We should all be supplementing with liquid B vitamins. Although in the multivitamins, there is some liquid B, but it doesn't really meet your daily recommended dose. And then if there's some of you where your energy levels are a lot lower, you have problems with like your mood, B12 really helps with that. I notice the difference when I take my B12 and when I do not. Usually I'm like, oh, I didn't take my B12. And if I get to the middle of the day, I will stop and do what I need to do. So I took this in the morning. I usually take this in the 5 o'clock hour, so I'm not going to take it right now. It's literally just like 2 dropperfuls. Well, it's not even a full dropper, but you just take 2 droppers. 1 to 2, I take 2. And so my liquid B12 really helps with my mood. It helps with my energy levels. And so I usually take it around 5 a.m. And that way by 5:30, I'm like ready for my indoor walking video. So if you follow me on Waking Early for His Glory, you most oftentimes see me taking my B12 and then my liquid vitamin I'm going to share next. So one of you yesterday ordered your B12 after the video. Can't wait for you to get it and can't wait to hear your testimonials. So, and there are almost 300 of you ladies that since last year that I committed to showing up live, that have committed to your own wellness journey. So I'm super excited about that. That's a big deal that you trust me, right? That's not a small thing. Yes, thanks for the reminder. Exactly. Many say, and I'll be honest, I stopped showing up for a while because I personally thought these videos were getting annoying, right? The lies the enemy will tell us, right? And I found that when I stopped, you all were like, you're not doing the lives. What are you doing? Are you not using the products anymore? They were great reminders. And so I needed to get out of my own head, me being honest, get out of my own head and showing up. I'm not saying I'm coming live every day, 5 days like I did, but I'll definitely come on as I'm led and kind of working my way back up to 5 days, right? As I've gotten out of my own head. And so I shared the collagen, I shared my liquid B12, and if you want information on the B12, type in B12 or go grab your B12 and take yours. Shared information on the detox tea. If you have not detoxed, especially after Thanksgiving, if you have not detoxed since Christmas, just reach out to me and I'll be happy to help you get started on that. And like I said, the tea since 2018, I've been taking this particular B12 right here since 2019. And then my liquid vitamin I'm going to share, I've been taking this since 2018 as well. And I didn't get an affiliate link for it until 2019. But I'll be honest, this by far for me, right, has been the best liquid vitamin. I've tried many tablets. There are lots of great brands out there, but I loved what this has done for me personally. And this, honestly, the detox tea and the liquid vitamin, and of course, adding my black soap, my African black soap, and my whipped body butter is what helped to clear my skin up. And when I stopped, and I don't want to feel like I'm going to keep sharing this, but when I found the company where I get the liquid collagen from, they have a liquid vitamin, which is a great liquid vitamin, but the thing is, it's not a multivitamin, which means it doesn't have all of the vitamins and nutrients the recommended for daily. And so I had to supplement a lot more. And I noticed that my skin started going backwards when I switched my vitamin and my tea. So again, when you find what works for you, don't stop doing what works. So that's not to say that other vitamins are not great. That's not to say other detoxes are not great, but I know what worked for me, and I'm sharing and showing you what works for me. And so this is my liquid vitamin. I took this already, so I won't take this again. I usually take this in a 5 o'clock hour or two, just to kind of give me that boost of energy and get me going for the day. So I'll share this for those of you that ordered yesterday. Most oftentimes you'll see me, just because I don't know why I do it, but I just do. I take my vitamins with my little cup, right? So this cup is 2 tablespoons, just like this tablespoon here. This is 2 tablespoons. Actually, because this is a coffee measure. Yeah, so that's why. But I use it to take my supplements. So when you take when you pour your liquid vitamin in the cup, make sure you only fill it halfway. Right? And I'm talking to those of you where yours is on the way. Only fill it halfway, because if you fill it all the way up, it's 2 tablespoons, and you'll find that your vitamins won't last a whole month. So I've had some of you say, Keysha, my vitamins don't last a whole 30 days. It's because, and I said, well, how are you taking it? Oh, I just fill up the cup like you do. I'm like, no, half a cup. So make sure you just fill this halfway, or just use a tablespoon and take it and drink it. And you will literally, within a few minutes, find that you get like a burst of energy. And so that's why a couple of things that I love, that it helps me get going in the morning, since I wake up super early and I'm on Facebook Live at 4:30. And also I can take it on an empty stomach. I do not eat at 4:30 in the morning. So when I'm taking my supplements, I'm glad that I can take them on an empty stomach and not feel sick. And you cannot do that with all vitamins. You just can't. Hashtag ask me how I know. You usually have to eat and take it on a full stomach. So I was intentional, number 1, about finding things that are all natural. Number 2, finding things that I can take on an empty stomach, because I don't eat that early. And then number 3, making sure they work before I share. So let's see. And then I don't want these videos, and I also felt like the videos were too long. I was sharing too much information. So let me just get out of my own head and keep going, because I know that these do bless you all. The other thing I'll share and I'll talk about is I take my probiotic every single day. And this is part of my gut health regimen. Gut health is health. So again, let me also say this, and I'll never stop saying this. We do want to make sure that we're getting in all of our vitamins and nutrients in, of course, from our diet, the foods that we eat. But the way foods are today, I don't believe that we will ever get everything that we need from our food. So it is good to supplement, but this is never to take the place of a healthy diet. All right. So we do want to make sure that we're eating properly and fueling our body properly, but we should all be taking a probiotic. Again, I'm always intentional about the products that I choose. I love that this is a pixie stick. Well, like a pixie stick. I love that it tastes good. And you will also find that this will help with clearing up your skin. And that was another thing that I had to do when I was working on clearing up my skin. If you all saw the before picture, I could never go live without makeup. I made sure I was drinking my detox tea. I made sure that I was taking my vitamins, because great skincare really does start from the inside out. And I did have to add a probiotic. It was not this brand. It was actually a brand that I was taking from Walmart, and then I upgraded to the Vitamin Shop, and then I upgraded. So it's really been about me just upgrading to the best of our supplements. Some of us put better gas in our car than we put stuff in our bodies, right? And again, you can take this on an empty stomach too. Yes, I think you were one of them, Dion, that asked me about that. Hold on. It's just that easy. That's it. It's kind of like a pixie stick, like when we were little kids. Hold on. And so, again, this is part of my gut health regimen. And our gut we want to make sure that we're taking care of our gut. Gut health is health, right? Everything begins in the gut. So again, if you have problems with gas, problems with bloating, problem with your skin breaking out, feeling fatigued, a good gut health regimen is going to help with that. And so my gut health regimen is 3 steps. It's a probiotic, the fiber drink, which is in my kitchen, and the digestive enzymes, which I might have over here. No, okay, the digestive enzymes are in the kitchen with my fiber drink. And all of that is going to help to promote healthy, good gut health. And so if you want information on your gut health regimen, again, if your skin's breaking out, you're feeling low on energy, you are gassy, you are bloated. So for example, for me, the older I got, the more I realized I was gassy when I drunk milk, which I still like milk, any kind of cheese, when I would eat things like ice cream, like tomato-based pastas and things like that would just really mess my stomach up. So having the probiotic and the digestive enzyme specifically helps with that. And then the fiber and the probiotic, even the detox tea, right? It helps you to be regular and to use the bathroom regularly. So what was your question about the detox tea, Dion? All right, so how long have we been on here? Let's see, 25 minutes. All right, I'm going to speed it up because I want to make sure I'm not on here past 30 minutes. All right, so that's kind of all I want to share today. So if you want information, again, on joining us, reading through the One Year Bible, message me and I'll be happy to help get you started. If you want information on the collagen, type collagen or message me collagen. If you are looking for a good multivitamin, and literally, it's literally, and it sounds funny saying this, but just that 1 tablespoon is equivalent to eating like 10 salads a day. And I don't eat 10 salads in one day. And so just the amounts of vitamins and minerals that are in here helps you to get everything that your body needs. And then, I didn't take my vitamin D. I shared, okay. And so with the multivitamin, the only thing I supplement is, and we should all really honestly be supplementing with vitamin B. And so there are a lot of you that reached out to me because you're taking vitamin B shots. And so this is a great alternative to getting the shots for those of you that don't like the shots. And then the vitamin D, I'll go ahead and take these now. It seems like a lot, but it's not, and it's super quick and easy to do, which is another reason why I want to show up so I can show you all how quick and easy it is. It's just taking long because I'm talking a lot. And so the vitamin D is in little teeny weeny chewables. And so one way for us to make sure we're getting our daily dose of vitamin D is to be out in the sun at least 10 to 15 minutes a day. And honestly, there are some days where people don't even get outside daily to get 10 to 15 minutes of sun because of many people working from home because of the pandemic. And if you're anything like me, you realize that your mood changed, right? If you're one that struggles with anxiety and depression, you notice when you don't get out and get enough sun, that could mean that your vitamin D levels are low. So it's good to supplement. So this is a daily recommended dose of vitamin D. And in just a multivitamin alone, you won't get that full dosage. So I do supplement with a vitamin D with my multivitamin. And so that goes to share with the other vitamin that I took because it wasn't a multivitamin. I found myself having to supplement too much and I just didn't want to do that. So if you want information on the vitamin D, let me know. So anything that I shared, if you comment below or reach out to me, I'll share the information with you. And so this is kind of what helps keep me going. You know, I get a lot of questions. How in the world do you have the energy to do what you do? And it's really because I try to eat the best that I can. I don't always get that right every single day. And one thing I do not do is go without taking my supplements. I am consistent, right? When I tell you I am consistent, and I'm consistent because, okay, I will send you the information. I am consistent because I know how my body feels when I remember to supplement and then when I do not. And I'll share another thing. There was a really long time I've been sharing information on my supplements since 2015. And there are many of you that wouldn't even know that, because for a really long time, and I'll be honest with you, I was afraid to even share and talk about supplements. I was afraid to even say the word supplement, because there are so many people. And listen, I'm not knocking anybody, to each his own, but there are so many people that show up on social media and share, like, if you take this, drink this, do this, you'll lose all this weight, right? And I want you all to know that that's not what this is. I am all for moving your body, which you will see me talking a lot about that on my page. Eating right, which you will see me talking a lot about that on my page. And because of that, I kind of push past my fear, and I'm able to talk openly about supplements. And they are just that, supplements, right? Supplementing your nutrition, not taking the place of eating healthy, not taking the place of moving your body. So I wanted to be clear. On that. And I'll go back and answer some of y'all's questions that I see. Dion, I saw that. Hold on, let me swipe over to the right. Looks like my comments are delayed. All right, so I want to make sure you all know that that's not what this is. This is not saying to take the place of anything. But again, we will not get everything that we need from just eating healthy alone. And if we are eating the food today, if we are breathing this air and drinking this water, we need to make sure that we're detoxing. And as we detox, it's good. We want to make sure that we're replenishing our body with the proper nutrients, and of course, eating properly too. All right. Do you drink your coffee black? Hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on, Dion. I saw you asked some questions. Do you do sugar or raw honey for coffee, cooking, and tea? And then I saw Carol ask. It's so funny because it was a process, but I drink my coffee black, just straight coffee. It wasn't always like that. There was a time where my coffee looked like milk because I put a little coffee, not milk, but cream. I used to put a little coffee in my cream and my sugar. And I like to tell people that coffee really is not the enemy. We want to make sure we're not just overdoing it with coffee, but there is nothing wrong with drinking a cup of coffee a day. And the problem is when we're loading it with sugar and we're loading it down with cream. And so the answer is, I don't put anything in my coffee. I just drink my coffee. So you want to find a good coffee that tastes good without having to add everything. So I used to load it down with sugar, but now I do have raw honey that if I want it in my coffee, then I would put that in there. And I kind of switched, but like I said, now I've gotten to where I can just drink it black. And it was a process. I would put less and less and less and less and less cream in it. And then now I just love the taste of black coffee, so I just drink it black. I just drink it black. And do I have a packet of the coffee here? My coffee? Hang on. Hold on. I don't have any right here. It's in my kitchen. I was hoping I had at least one little packet here to show you all, but my coffee is in my kitchen where it should be. All right, so I don't have it here to share, but anyway, if you want information on the coffee, it's from TLC. It's from the same place where I sent you the link for the liquid B12. Dion. All right, did that answer? Was that the only question? So I don't have my coffee. It's in my kitchen, but I do drink it black. I think that's all I'm going to share today. That's all I will share today. I think that's it. That's all I will share today. So if anything that I shared, again, and for those of you where your packages are coming, this kind of helped you walk through. There was something else I wanted to share, but I'm going to wait because I feel like I shared enough and I don't want the video to be too long. All right, Dion, did I answer all of your questions? If not, you can always, you always email me and I always respond right away. And Rafina, I see you wanted information on the vitamin D. I will send that and information on the B12. I'll make sure I come back through the comments. And again, if you are not reading through the 1 Year Bible with us, I encourage you to read through the 1 Year Bible with us this year. It's not too late to jump in. And I always like to say we're not in bondage to the 1 Year Bible reading plan. We are following the plan, but if there are days where you kind of fall off track, life happens, you can't read, it's okay. Never worry about getting behind. Never worry about, I can send you the link with information on the collagen too. So what I'm going to do is I'll come back through the comments and I will share all of the links. That way I can have a conversation and make sure that I get you what you need, because we have 4 different formulations of the collagen. So if you're pregnant, there's one for that. If you're diabetic, there's a different one for that. If you do a lot of sports and weightlifting, there's a formulation for that. And this one here, because I'm really big on my skin and worked really, really hard to get my skin cleared up. Let me see if I can find, I'm going to share a before and after photo. So it's super important to me. So I take the skin formulation, which is formulated more so for your skin. Or if you want to message me and let me know if you're pregnant, diabetic. If not, then I can send you the link for that. And again, I would, okay, the one for the skin. All right, so I'll send you the link for that. And I do have a $10 off code for only the collagen and only the vitamin D. So I have $10 off codes for these 2 only. All right. So that's it. I think we were on past 30 minutes. Thank you all so much for tuning in. So again, today, our fear not verse for today was 2 Kings 17, verse 36 and 37. So if you want to meditate on that with me today. And then I'll read the biblical truth again. It says, God is all powerful and welcomes those who worship and serve him and him alone. Do not allow any other idol to come between you and God, right? So that's it today. Any other questions? And I really need to, the one thing I have not done, I have not attached this to another habit, right? Habit stacking works. So during Waking Early for His Glory, I consistently make sure that I take my vitamins. And with the tea, I'm like, I really probably need to drink this in the mornings too. That way it's done, because sometimes I'll start drinking, like you can see, and then I'll sit it somewhere and forget to come back to it, if I can be honest. So what I may do is attach this to these lives and make sure that when I come on live that I'm finished with my tea. Yes, I'm all about habit stacking. And once you've created a habit, you're trying to create a new habit, attach it to the habit you've already created. So once I get in a habit of coming back on these lives, y'all need to hold me accountable and make sure I just sit and drink this it's only 1 cup, 8 ounces. That's it. So why not start today? I'm just going to do it right now. Because yesterday, when it was evening time, I had to drink a whole half a bottle because I'll sit it down and I'll forget to come back to it. So honestly, that was a transparent moment. I don't get everything right and I don't remember to do everything. But what I am big on is attaching a habit to another habit. That way it gets done. Okay, I'll send you the information on the collagen as well. Hi, Latasha. How are you? I know y'all are just staring at me, but I just want to make sure I finish drinking this. And this may be encouraging someone to go grab theirs and drink theirs too. All right. Sorry, y'all are just staring at me. I feel like someone needs to start singing or something. Hold on. I'll come back. I'll see and make sure I didn't. Oh, great information. You're welcome. Hold on. All right, got that done. So, you want to get in the habit of doing something, attach it to another habit. And it's done. All right, so I love you all. Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll come back through. You've done yours already? Awesome. And I'll make sure I go back through the comments and send you all the links that you need. And if you want information on joining us for the 1 Year Bible, message me or just tune in right here on this page tomorrow morning at 4:30 a.m. All right, I gotta go. See y'all later. Bye.